Hello, Internet. This puzzle that we're looking at here is from the Los Angeles Times. I've done mostly New York Times crossword puzzles. I've done a couple puzzles on the Washington Post website. The Washington Post and the Los Angeles Times share at least their crossword puzzle content. I don't know if they share other puzzles. The Los Angeles Times has been in the news a lot lately with a lot of layoffs, and they're doing restructuring and trying to retune their business model. So I thought I'd take a look at their puzzle page and kind of capture the way it looks now in case it changes in the future, if that is part of their business restructuring. So let's just do this crossword puzzle, and then maybe we'll take a look at the puzzle page in general after we're finished here. This puzzle is for January 28, created by Gary Larson and Amy Entz, edited by Patty Verroll, and the title is That's Amore. So, of course, I'm going to sing. When the stars seem to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore. All right, let's start. 1 across, refrigerator handle, don't know. 6 across, rideshare updates, don't know what that is. 10 across, pencils that are hard to sharpen. 15 across, in need of resupply, maybe. Short, spare, don't know. 19 across, asperity. 20 across, TV producer Spencer. Don't know that. 21 across, put forward. 22 across, lacking a paper trail. Could be online, something like that. 23 across, about to explode. 24, Blondie drummer Burke. Oh, I don't know that. And 25 across, bit of support on the job. Not sure. I'm not getting a lot here. 27 across, blues legend James. I don't know. 28 across, Partridge family member. I know Danny, Keith, Susan Day. We'll get some crossing letters. 30 across, dune plants. Some kind of cactus, maybe. 31 across, Scottish herders, informally. That's a long block of letters for an informal word. 33 across, noble gas. That's roughly 1% of the atmosphere. I think that's argon. I associate argon with noble. And 35 across, blank gin fizz. That is a slow gin fizz. Spelled that way. Okay, 1 down. Refrigerator, astrological ram. Okay, that's Aries. The zodiac sign that I think is the sun. The sun appears to cross it during the equinox, the vernal equinox. 2 down, jollity. Don't know. 3 down, rock collector. 4 down, very little, and 5 down, blessed are the meek. Ooh. So this is harder than I thought it was going to be. 1 across, Amana is a, they make appliances, so that could be the handle or the name for a refrigerator. 19 across, asperity is rigor, asperity? It's not austerity. I don't know the exact definition of asperity. 23 across, about to explode, irate perhaps, very angry. 27 across, James, or is it Etta James? Sings the blues, or sang the blues. 2 down, jollity could be mirth. And 3 down, rock collector. No. 4 down, very little, not a lot. Let's try that. So this could be rigor. 3 down, rock collector with a question mark. Agate. Agate is a kind of rock. Is it agate something? What's 31 across? Scottish herders, informally. I don't know. Wow. Okay. 36 across, arboreal, marsupial, might be a koala. A marsupial. I think they are marsupials and they live in trees, or at least they are always in trees in popular illustrations. 6 down, stingy sort, don't know. 7 down, chronicles. 8 down, length times width for a rectangle, that is the area. 9 down, Kafka, protagonist. We had this in the New York Times Sunday Puzzle Day. It was Gregor, and I don't remember. It was Samsa, I think. Some of those letters may be wrong. 6 across, rideshare updates, ETAs, estimated time of arrival. Okay, 20 across, TV producer. Is there an Ezra Spencer? I just don't know. 24 across, I don't know the drummer, and 28 across. Still not seeing that. Okay, 10 across. Pencils, no, 10 down. Sequin, no, 11 down. Snareless drum. Why is it snareless? I don't know. 12 down, make the most of. 13 down, Google alternative, maybe Bing. Another search engine. 14 down, rating units. Don't know that. 15 down, steps aside. 16 down, stood up as friends. 17 down, scarce, rare. And 18 down, group with lodges, maybe the Elks. Fraternal Order of the Elks have lodges. 15 across, in need of resupply. We are short, we are missing, we are 22 across, lacking a paper trail, something is oral, you didn't make any written record, okay. And 25 across, a bit of support on the job. Not seeing that. What is 10 across? Pencils that are hard to sharpen. And 21 across, put forward. Could be past tense. 25 across, bit of support. I just don't know. And 30 across, dune plants. What grows on the dunes other than cacti, palms? Is it from the movie Dune? What was that stuff that they... I don't know. Not going to get that. Let me just take another look at these top clues. I'm going to put argon in now that I have that beginning A. This is noble glass. Does that give us 29 down? North blank Sea, Kazakh Lake. I think the Aral Sea is in Kazakhstan. Somewhere in Central Asia. 10 down, sequin. 11 down, snareless drum. 12 down, make the most of. I don't know. 28 across, partridge family member. What was the mother's name? Or is it a literal bird? I'm thinking of the Partridge Family, the TV show. Shirley Jones is who I'm trying to remember, but that doesn't fit either. Okay. So, I don't know. Let's skip down to this next, maybe the next 4 or 5 rows. 42 across, leave everyone amazed. Not sure. 47 across, farm. Female could be sow or ewe. So we'll need some crossing letters. 49 across, glissade garb. A glissade or glissade, is that a skating move? Or is it a ballet move where you'd wear a tutu? I'm going to guess it's ballet. Sushi roll topper. What do you put on top of the sushi roll? Wasabi, I don't know. 51 across, Tristan and Isolde. Isolde could be spelled with a Y. I think we'll have to come back to that. 52 across, like much of Montana. Don't know. 54 across, Dworshak. Structure. I don't know that name. Is that an alternative spelling for Dvorak? Boy, I don't know. And 55 across, gets a move on. 57 across, legal term that means guilty mind. Oh, I think I know this one. It's mens rea, a mind on the thing. 60 across, greets silently, nods. Could be at or to. Let me just finish these acrosses, because I can get obsessive about that sort of thing. 62 across, C58 down. Barbershop standard. Sweet Adeline. I think that is a barbershop song. Fun fact, barbershop quartets have a certain their songs that they would be known as standards in jazz or other genres are called polecats, I believe. Sweet Adeline is one of the polecats for a barbershop quartet. 64 across, broke off from a group. Rested, maybe? Nope. And 66 across, Supermodel Banks is Tyra Banks. And 67 across, in-house water source. Don't know what that is. And 71 across, from Perth to Sydney. I don't know. So now let's look at these down. Maybe 28 down. Adds criticism to criticism. Piles on. Okay. I like that. 32 down. That's the island of French Polynesia, known for black sand beaches. If this were an I, does that make it? I think that's Tahiti. Okay. And then 40 down. Nouveau Mexique, par exemple. Here's a French clue. Nouveau Mexique means New Mexico, and the French word for state is État. So I think that is what that is. 41 down, Japanese wrestling could be sumo. 54 across, Dvorak structure. I have no idea what that is. And 39, bouillon cubes. 37 across, hypoallergenic makeup brand. I don't know that. Okay, can we try, does that help us with anything up here at the top? Pencils that are hard to sharpen, in need of resupply, and 50 down, steps aside could be bows out. Guess if you're bare, you need someone to supply you clothes, I guess? I don't know. Stood up as friends. Arose buds? Is that a kind of pun on rosebuds? Or is it just literally, we arose as buds? I don't know, I wouldn't call that a common phrase. Dvorak structure, so a dam. Is Dvorak like an architecture, or is it a type of beaver? I've never heard that or seen that name before. 31 across, Scottish herders informally. Oh, Shelties. Isn't that a Shetland dog? Well, I've heard of Sheltie as a breed of dog. I guess they would herd things in Scotland. A stingy sort. I'm having trouble saying that. Not sure. Chronicles. It could be verb or noun. I don't know what it is. And 10 down, sequin. No. Put forward. Snareless drum. Make the most of. Rating units. 26 down, mineral replaced by cornstarch in most cosmetic powders. Looks like talc. Talc is a soft mineral that can be powdered. Dune plants are grasses, I guess. Okay, and 14 down, rating units. Still not sure. What about these acrosses? I think this is probably Ezra. What's 7 down? Chronicles? That's not going to be TZ, is it? No, I don't think so. Blondie drummer, I don't know. And, pheasant. Are pheasants and partridges in the same family? Okay. All right, so I was completely going through the entire cast of the TV show The Partridge Family, and that was wrong, I think. So stingy short, there we go again, stingy sort. Some of these could be wrong. Leave everyone amazed for 42 across. 42 down. A Buddhist who has attained nirvana. I don't know the word for that. 43 down. Buzz Lightyear's pal is Woody. Woody the cowboy. Okay. Agate. I just don't see that. Awe the 42 across, leave everyone amazed. Awe the sushi roll topper. Do you put roe on top of sushi? I don't eat a lot of sushi, or indeed any. Gets a move on. Hops to 56 down. Smacks, slaps. Agate. Rock collector. Agate keeper. Fits the literal meaning. Is that a pun for something? I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to say this is row. Arhat, for someone who has attained nirvana, is not a word I've seen before. I've read a little bit about Buddhism and find a lot appealing about it, but I don't remember seeing that word. 44 across, a shade tree might be elm. 45 down, laudatory poem is ode. 46 down, cross product. Cross is a brand of pen. Awe the people. Oh, okay. What was the name of the puzzle is That's Amore, which might mean that's more with an A at the beginning. So gatekeeper is a word. And if you put an A at the beginning of it, it could be somebody who collects rocks. Rosebuds is a word. If you put an A at the beginning, it could be stood up as friends. And we the people with an A at the beginning, awe the people. Okay, well, I'm seeing more here. That makes a little bit more sense. So, bit of support on the job. Could this be the same thing? Could this begin with a something at work? If this were A, what would that be for 14 down? Rating units. Oh, how many stars? You assign stars to rate something. Okay. A men at work. Okay, men at work is a phrase. And if somebody said amen at work, they might be giving you a bit of support. All right. 10 down, sequin, bangle. Here we go. Nope, it's not bangle. As I was just about to launch into Bobble's Bangles and Beads, it doesn't fit. Okay, 37 across. I don't know the makeup brand. Snareless drum. I guess that's Tom Tom. 10 across. Pencils. A stub of a pencil would be hard to sharpen. 12 down. Make the most of. Use, I guess. That was very simple. 21 across. Pause it. I will pause it. Such and such by putting it forward. Okay. So Almay is a brand of cosmetics, I believe. So I think that's what that is. All right. Well, we've still got these holes up here. 6 down. Is it El Cheapo? Okay. And 24 across. Clemberg? Chronicles could be Tales. And 20 across could be Laura Spencer. Clem Burke. I don't know Clem Burke. I do like Blondie songs. 38 down. Programs. Get your programs here. 47 across. Farm female. I guess that is... Well, it's not you or Sal. Could be hen. A female chicken. 48 down. Tech startup. Nanotech. I think that's just a prefix that could be used with tech. And 52 across, like much of Montana. Rural, I think. And I'm keying in on the fact that 34 down looks like Nahuatl, I think is a language of central Mexico. So, yeah, rural, nano, 53 down, hehe, LOL. I like that. 61 down, All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony, I don't know. 64 across, broke off from a group, went solo. Okay, I like that. 59 down, DVR button, oh, could be record or rewind. And 52 down, Renee Russo, oh, I like her. What is 67 across? In-house water source. I thought it would end in, it could end in well. If that's rewind and that's an L, then 65 down is camera type. There's an SLR camera. I don't know what exactly that stands for or means. So in-house water source, the something well. I don't know. 63 down, ring bearer. That could be elm as well as a tree that has a ring as part of it. What is 68 down, casual cafes? Don't know. 69 down, anthem opener. I'm guessing that is O Say, the first two words of the United States national anthem. TV room could be den. Here, okay, this is another of these A clues. Bode well, if something bodes well, that's a phrase. And if you put an A at the front, it could be abode well, which might be a well inside your house or an in-house water source. Okay, 68 down, casual cafes, bistros. Like that. 75 across, sanctimonious sort. I think that's Pharisee from the New Testament. 81 across, goes after. 84 across, Woodstock Sextet, Santana. I only know Carlos Santana, but I guess they were a sextet being. I don't know. And 78 across, Southern Staple. 61 across, 61 down, sorry. All the light we cannot see. Anthony, I don't know. And 71 across, from Perth to Sydney. They are on opposite coasts, aren't they? Wouldn't you travel west from Sydney to get to Perth? I'm not sure about that. But that may end up being west. Alter, in a way, to hem a garment would be to alter it. I'm guessing there. 77 down, clearance rack caveat could be as is. 81 across, go after, pursues, chases. Okay, and 88 across, being, entity. Okay, I think that fits. Entity. 90 across, not quite foggy, misty. 89 across, sleep cycle. REM is one of the cycles of sleep. That was also in today's New York Times puzzle. Goodyear offering tires, radial. What's 85 down? Yeah, it's R. Is it Ara or Ari Parsegian as the longtime coach? I think it's Ara Parsegian. And radial is a kind of tire that you might buy from Goodyear. 86 down, if I ruled the world. Nas is a rapper that fits that patterns. Infomercials are ads for 87 down. 79 down, shoulder ornament. 80 down, California beach town with a historic racetrack. I don't know. 94 across, Blank in the Mist, a novel by Hope Merlees. I don't know that. What about 95 across, Purple Bloom. 97 across, post-dubbing title. Oh, sir, if you were dubbed a knight, afterward your title would be sir. Okay, collect music publishing copyrights. This is going to start with A, and it's going to be mass music publishing copyrights. I don't know. Let's look at 101 across, like 101 courses intro. Maybe. 103 across, honest. 105 across, light cigar. I don't know. Can that give us a nursery piece might be a crib. Okay, yeah, I didn't like intro because it isn't quite grammatically matching clue, but basic would fit. And 82 down, daughter of Cronus and Rhea. I guess that's Hera from Greek mythology. Mixture for a Pennsylvania Dutch brewer. That's going to be another A clue. I don't know. Purple bloom, is that iris? A mass. A miss. Why is it Pennsylvania Dutch? Oh, Amish. Mish. I don't know. 96 down, Risk territory. Played a lot of Risk when I was younger. I think that is Siberia. That was one of the territories. That H bar is a letter-shaped beam. 102 down, Tar. Oscar nominee Kate Blanchett, I think. Let's try and finish off this corner here. 113 across. No, yeah. Oh, this is another daughter of Cronus and Rhea. I don't know. 119 across. Legislative branch that is mindful and introspective. Where? I don't know. 123 across, being the Ricardos. I think that is a biopic about Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz. So Desi could be a role in that. And 127 across, labor agency OSHA. 113 down, carpentry slot. I'm thinking of tenon and mortise, but that doesn't fit. One down. This could be used for farm females. Is that the same clue as we had? Yeah. A mishmash, Amish mash, would be a mixture for a Pennsylvania Dutch brewer, and mishmash is a word. Okay. Where? Demeter is another Greek goddess for daughter of Cronus and Rhea. 113 across. 107 down, get well program. Briefly, could be rehab. 115 down, tire swing holder, a rope swing. 104 down, abate. 98 down, close. And 99 down, self-referential. 91 down, gluttony. That is one of the 7 deadly sins. So I think that's what that is. 103 across, honest, could be no lie. 108 across, Sealy rival, could be Serta, another mattress manufacturer. 106 across, one well-versed in competition. Legislative branch. Okay, warehouse is the word here. But if you had a house of a legislator that was mindful and introspective, it might be an aware house. Okay. Winner of all but 3 Olympic women's basketball champions. That's probably USA. 104 down, abate. Abate. Not abates. So I was going to say lets up. Oh, maybe it's lesson. What would that give us for 124 across? Basilica areas. Yeah, apsis is an area of a church. And 128 across, vegetarian source of protein could be beans. 98 down, close in the sense of stuffy, could be airless. And self-referential could be meta. Okay, I like that. We've looked at these over here on the right side. So let me look at 79 down, shoulder ornament and California beach town. I don't know. 105 across was light cigar. 110 across, county officers, sheriffs. How do you spell? I'm not sure. 116 across, one well-versed in competition. Oh, I was trying to think of a poetry competition and what that could be. Oh, it's only one, though. There are poetry slams, So I could think a slammer would be one well-versed, or it could be slammers, but it's not plural. So I don't think that's right. Oh, and I was so excited about that. No, I'm so disappointed. 121, bent, don't know. 125 across almond shade. And 129 across coarse file, a rasp. So 109 down, waves of grain, the amber waves of grain. 117 across, 12-point type. Is that a pica? Some kind of word of typesetting that's like that. 110 down, takes off. Soars. 116 could be slam poet. That would be singular and have that same sense. 93 down, creeps, inches up. An ecru is an almond shade. Okay. Slam poet. County officers is probably sheriffs. I'm just not sure of the numbers of R's and F's, maybe. 105 across, light cigar. Cuban. This isn't epaulette. It doesn't fit. Is entity wrong? Is radial wrong? Amass. Copyrights. Light cigar. 118 across, Balder's father. I don't know what that means. 122 across, middle child wrapper. I don't know that. 126 across, shucks. Might be G. I saw that pair of clue and answer in a crossword recently. And 130 conquers. Not sure. 122 down, Indeed.com. That is a job search. Is it vacancy? Conquers. 110 down, eggy bun. I don't know. Boneless cut. Filet. 12 down, bygone blades. Why are they bygone? This could end in F if sheriff has two F's. And it would end blade, so it would probably end in S. What is a blade that fits that pattern? I don't know. 130 across, conquers. So if this were I, and we have two R's, sheriff. Okay, that looks right. So let's look at these long down clues. 72 down. Row in Petco. Something you might find in one of the aisles at Petco, which is a pet food or pet supply store. Something cage. Something would end in S, right? Could this be bests for 130 across? And this could be job instead of vacancy, and it could be OG instead of AG, maybe. Does that help us? Eggy bun, brioche, yes. No. That R is in the wrong place. IOC, what is 122 across, middle child wrapper? I don't know that. 72 down, so a row. 73 down, use elbow grease on. Cares for. I must have some of these wrong. If this were epaulette. Let me take entity out. What was this? Being? That fits. 105 across. Light cigar. Is there a claro cigar? This could still be radial. 80 down. Southern staple. Red beans and rice. Red. All the light we cannot see. Don't know. Being. Person. California beach town. Could it be Del Mar? Mass. Numbers. Musical numbers. You might amass. If you're amassing numbers, they could be the music publishing copyrights to those musical numbers. Maybe. And mass number. Is that a mass numbers? I guess from the periodic table, maybe. So 100 down, eggy bun. Boy, I still want it to be brioche. Maybe. Roe and Petco. I don't know Anthony, who wrote All the Light We Cannot See. Oh, wait, well, what did I think this was going to be? West? I'm going to put that in and see if that helps me. Cares for tens. 73 down. Use elbow grease on. Really, I don't know. 94, blank in the mist. Red. Southern staple. Roe and Petco. I may need a hint. Use elbow grease on. If this were R. County officer. This is plural. Sheriffs. Okay, so this could be brioche. Balder's father. Is Balder a character? Is that a name for something? I don't know. What is something you'd find at Petco? Bygone blades. Sneeze is a type of knife that I've only seen in crosswords. Balder's father. Oh, is that something from Norse mythology? Odin? Something of dogs? Claro, I think could be, that means like clear, so it could be a light cigar in the sense of it has a light aroma. Wow. Use elbow grease on. Blank in the mist. In the mist. So person could still be incorrect. West could be incorrect. Sydney's on the East Coast, and Perth is on the West Coast. So it's the other way around. It's from Perth to Sydney. So east still doesn't help me. Isle. Is there an Isle of Dogs somewhere? So this is putting an A in front of Isle of Dogs. I've never heard of the Isle of Dogs. I'm sure somewhere there was an island named Dogs. Red rice and scour for use elbow grease on. Wow, we did it. Well, that was really difficult. Lud. What was this clue? Lud in the mist. Well, I've never heard of that, and I don't even know what it might mean. Isle of Dogs is certainly not a place I've heard of. J. Cole. I do not know that rapper, but that's not too unusual. Usually the ones about rap music give me some trouble. Surprise. Fillet or fillet sheriffs. So that's the 1 R and 2 Fs. Okay, wow. Okay, so this is what the puzzle looks like. So today it was 37.58. So I can usually do I don't know if the LA Times and the Washington Post do increasing difficulty throughout the week. So I just don't know. I can't really compare this to a New York Times Sunday puzzle because I don't know if they do that same. But 37.58, that would be my time for a Thursday or maybe a Friday puzzle. If I did a Saturday puzzle, perhaps if I did it quickly, I might get around that. So not too bad. Let's see if we can go back to the games site. And I just want to kind of walk through and see what it looks like. So we have a crossword. We just did that. We've got 2 Sudoku options. Sudoku and impossible Sudoku. I guess that's just a level of difficulty. A mini crossword. So New York Times, Washington Post, and Los Angeles Times all have minis. And word search. And then they have several solitaire games. I have looked at these before, and they look like the typical type of game you might buy as an app. Driven by ads. So Mahjong, I do like Mahjong games. Bubble Shooter, 2020 games. Okay, so that's kind of what the Los Angeles Times website, games site, looks like right now. So we've taken a look at that, and it'll be interesting to see if they change it. I know New York Times has really put a lot of resources into their puzzle page by buying Wordle and adding extra games and really hiring quality staffers and encouraging people to post their scores on social media, that sort of thing. And I think that's meant to drive a lot of traffic to the New York Times website and also boost their numbers of subscribers. So let's see if the Los Angeles Times will do anything different with their puzzles and games section in the future as they go through their current business struggles. So that was interesting to take a look at. Not too difficult. It was that puzzle gave me quite a lot of trouble. A lot of the tropes or common crossword words were the same, like OG, and some of those other examples were things that I recognized as from crosswords, even though I typically don't do the Washington Post or the Los Angeles Times puzzles. So thanks for watching. I hope you join me on my channel for more puzzles and games, and I'll see you next time.